Achilles injuries have been on the rise in the NBA,
Right.
right? So
Right.
from the 1990 to 2023, only 45 players have torn their Achilles. You got Isaiah Thomas, you got
Dominique.
Dominique,
Yeah.
Kobe, Marcus.
Kobe.
I think
Mm-hmm.
Clay was also in that list. But in this season alone, right? In this season alone, we've had 8 Achilles injuries. Deron Holmes injured
Mm-hmm.
his in the preseason. You
Mm-hmm.
got 4 in the regular season. James Wiseman was one of them.
Yeah.
Isaiah Jackson, DeJounte Murray was one of them as well.
January.
And then in the playoffs, you got
Yeah.
Dame Lillard injuring his. You got Tatum, big deal. And as we saw in Game 7, the Halliburton. Halliburton got struck down by Achilles. What?
This is something that the NBA has to look into. People have been proposing shortening the season. Shortening the season is a good way to kind of mitigate the number of Achilles injuries.
I think shortening the season is probably not what they want to do, just because
Mm-hmm.
of the fact that the TV deals rest upon it, right? So I'm not sure
Uh-huh.
that that's what they want, because if the
Uh-huh.
NBA's revenue gets cut, then
Mm-hmm.
the players' contracts
Right.
value will suffer. And I don't think the players want that either.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with relaxing load management rules. Kobe was playing 45 minutes a game, and
Right.
he tore his because it was just overused, right? Halliburton, Dame, and I believe Kevin Durant as well. I'm not sure about Tatum. They all
Mhm.
had calf strains, and they
Right.
decided to play on it.
Right. Yeah.
Teams are playing faster. Teams are playing with a lot more possessions per game.
Right.
The way that these athletes are exerting their bodies to play this game
Mm-hmm.
is probably one of the reasons why these injuries have happened.
Right.
One of the things they should look at as well is they have to somewhat slow the game down. I'm not saying go back to the 90s. I think you have to have that balance between offense and defense. And you have to couple that with rest management principles. When you're injured, you got to just not play. That's what it is.
Right.
I can understand Halliburton's stance. This is but the NBA has to look at slowing down the game and giving these guys a lot more time to rest if you don't want
Right.
to shorten the season. Is it too
Could
much
it
to ask
be
for that though?
also? So could it be the prevalence of this gather step that that might be causing a lot more mileage to players' feet and knees?
It kind
Yeah.
of seems that way because that step is performed when you're pushing off. You're essentially putting all the weight. Everyone who's had their Achilles injury, that's the
Mhm.
trigger. These athletes have really pushed their bodies to a point where it just broke. I hope that medical science catches up to these injuries because I think it's going to happen a lot more and more.